with Colin Germain, NASCAR Charger number 7. Colin, you looked real good out there last week. Tell us a little bit about the race.
Well, we were running real good. We were running second, and then we got involved in a little accident and got spun out and sent into the infield. And we got back in the race and ended up finishing 10th. So we were happy with 10th considering all the problems that we had.
What happened when you spun out there? I noticed you spun out. What was that, on the back chute? Or
No, we were coming out of turn 4, and another car was trying to pass us on the inside, and he pushed right into our quarter panel and got us going sideways. And then when we separated, we shot off into the infield.
Were you real disappointed? I'm sure you were. But...
Well, at the time when you're racing, you don't think about any disappointments. All you think about is just getting back into the race.
And you got back all right, huh?
Yeah, we got back in the race, and like I said, we ended up finishing 10th.
How's the car been handling, and how's it been running for you this year so far?
Well, we've been having some problems with the handling of the car. It's been loose on us. So we worked on the car all week, and hopefully we got that problem solved tonight.
Was it loose last week when you were driving?
Yes, it's very loose.
You looked real good out there when you were holding second. You held it for a few laps there, didn't you?
Yeah, we're able to run up front, but because our car is loose, we seem to always get in a little bit of trouble.
What exactly was the problem as far as the suspension goes, or tires?
Well, we found out that our weight distribution wasn't quite right.
You think you got it right now?
Yeah, we've moved some weight around on the car, and hopefully we got it tonight.
What kind of car is number 7?
It's a 72 Chevelle. The one guy that's on our crew chief, he used to own the car. It used to be his family car.
Is that right?
And he got another one, and then we turned it into a Charger car.
A lot of work involved into it, huh?
Oh, yeah, we got about 1,000 hours in it, I'd say.
A lot of money involved?
Well, fortunately, we've gotten some good sponsors, and, you know, that's helped keep our expenses down.
Who's sponsoring you this year?
Okay, we got Certified Auto Electric, which is, I own the company.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
You sponsor other cars here, don't you?
We sponsor 11 late models and 3 supers and about 4 Charger cars.
Oh, very good. Who else is sponsoring you?
And we have Performance Engine and Machine. They're a major sponsor for us. And we got George's Automatic Transmissions. We got Quaker State, Tucson on Tape. We got, let's see, ABC Radiator, Speedway Auto Parts, Days Performance, The Specialist, and Check's Pinstriping and Lettering, and Dan's Paint and Body.
So you've got quite a number of sponsors. That's good.
Yeah, well, we just get a little bit from each one, you know, and it helps out a lot.
That's good. How are you doing in this point standing this year? You have any points built up?
We're running 6th in the points right now.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we missed the first 3 points races, so we got a little late start, but,
You're being consistent, though.
We've had, this will be our 7th race. Our previous 6 races, we've finished in the top 10 5 times. And we had one 16th finish, was our worst finish ever. And we've won 4 heat races and came in 2nd in the heat race. And then in one of our heat races, we got involved in a wreck and finished last.
How many points do you rack up in a heat race?
We don't get any points for heat race.
It's all in the main event.
All a heat race does is just give you your position in the heat race.
How about your pit crew? You got a pit crew out here helping you out?
Oh, yeah. We got Jim Chavez and Sean Mears and Rich Dittmar. And Louie's giving us a lot of help.
Louie?
Yes.
Oh, Louie, huh? Okay, good. Is that from Lou's Plumbing, or?
No, that's from Louie's Speed Shop.
Oh, Louie's Speed Shop. Okay, all I seen was Alpha Plumbing on his team.
Yeah, that's his sponsor.
Well, listen, you've been doing real good. We hope that you do a little bit better.
We're hoping.
Maybe you might get that main event tonight that you've been looking for. Good luck to you out on the track,
Okay,
Colin.
Jack, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good interview. Nice meeting you. This is Jack Jacobs. I'm here in the pits once again with Pierre Mick. Car number 25, the Vail Valley Lumber car. Haven't seen you in a while. Just a few races, or?
We've missed the past 3 races. We've had broken front end, lost a wheel bearing on the right side, and it's taken us a while to get all the parts replaced in it.
You ready to go tonight, though?
Well, tonight will show, I guess. We hope so.
How was the car handling that night when you had that mishap?
Not real good. With that front bearing out, the steering, it made it a little hard to steer.
You think that bearing was out for a while and you didn't realize it?
On that last race, yes, we weren't quite sure what it was. If it was just some bad handling, possibly a low tire, not completely flat, but it was just mushy. And we were going into the turns and a lot of oversteer. So it was pushing on us, and then we realized what it was when we came in.
So what did you wipe the tie rod and the whole right front end? Or
Mostly the brake assembly. We come in and the rotor was cherry red. We had to take and put the fire extinguisher on it, and the fire extinguisher didn't actually cool it down, so it kept igniting some brake fluid, and it would kept catching on fire. So we had to put it out about 5 times.
Have you missed racing since you've been gone?
Yeah, sure we have.
You've been having a lot of fun out here this year. I'll tell you, you're real exciting to watch. You're right in there in the thick of things every time. You're not backing off from nothing, I had noticed this year. How you doing in point standings? Are you up there at all?
No, we're not.
You're having fun though, huh?
Yeah, we are.
Good.
That's what it's about.
You got Vail Valley as your main sponsor, Vail Valley Lumber Company.
And Pioneer.
Construction. Anybody else? Do you pick up any other sponsors?
No, just those 2.
We've been calling you Pierre up there. I know you asked us to do that. Is that all you want to be called from now on? Is just Pierre?
That's just fine.
That's just fine. You got the same pit crew out here that you had when you started this year?
Yes. Now, Deke hasn't made it in. Deke's on the other side of the fence. He's had his leg busted up. Back to one time when we were working on the engine.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah, and it had tipped over on him when we had it on the engine stand. So he's still got a sore leg. And Joe is still pitting.
Still hanging in there.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking by a little bit earlier on my way to get my pit pass, and I noticed you guys unloading the car. I was going to tease you a little bit about you've got those steel ramps there. How come Vail Valley hasn't supplied some wooden ramps for you? But I guess the car is a little bit too heavy.
I don't think so. I don't think they want to chance it, you know.
So what kind of expectations you have for the rest of the year, Pierre? Are you gonna go for it? You gonna try to get up on the point standings? Or?
We'd like to, but we still have had some overheating problems, and if we can get that solved, we don't want to do any more modifying to the car until we can get the bugs worked out of it. But you know, this far in the season, you'd hope the bugs are worked out of it, and we'll see tonight.
Well, you never
We've
know.
had trouble with in the main with it overheating and not being able to finish, you know, or not finish where we want. But
well, you never know. 3 mains under your belt, you might be right up there.
we wouldn't mind that.
You wouldn't mind that at all, would
No.
you? You look good enough out on the racetrack. All you need to do, is, from what I gather on this conversation, is get the bugs out and you'll be right up in the
Maybe
thick
a
of
little faster. I think if we got a bigger paddle and just started paddling around there sometime.
You're a character, you know that. Nice talking with you. We'll see you out on the racetrack. Good luck to you tonight, Pierre.
Thank you.
All right. You're crazy. Again, I'm here with Perry Dufac, NASCAR Charger, number 14. How you feeling tonight, Perry?
All right, I guess. The rain.
Ready to race?
Yeah, if the rain holds out.
How you been doing so far this year?
Not too good. Had problems with the car, literally. All kinds of problems.
Handling problems?
Pretty much, more or less handling problems, but I'm getting it worked out.
Yeah.
So.
You got any sponsors this year? Anybody sponsoring you?
Pete's Auto Repair, Whitwell's Automotive, and Ace Hardware.
Those are pretty good sponsors. They helping you out quite a bit?
Yeah.
How about your pit crew? They all out here tonight?
Yeah, 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yeah, Tamara Whitwell and Troy Morgan.
They help you quite a bit?
Yeah, they're the only 2 I can count on.
What kind of car is this number 14? Tell us a little bit about it.
Oldsmobile Cutlass with a 350 in it. It's a 68. I've had it raced it for 3 years, so it's an older car.
How'd you do with it in the past?
When I ran it figure 8, I did pretty good. I finished, in the end of the season, I finished like about 5th, 6th.
Perry, you think you got the bugs out of it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, huh?
Never.
Never?
Never.
How do you think you're going to do out there tonight? Any predictions? Any strategy?
I'm going to finish.
You're going to finish?
Yeah.
Is that all you're looking forward to, is finishing?
Well,
you look pretty good out there. I've been watching you.
Yeah.
You didn't look bad out there.
I had it going last weekend.
You sure did. Yeah.
We'll see how we do tonight.
See how you do tonight.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. What is this, an automatic?
Yeah, 2-speed.
2-speed?
Yeah.
Holding up pretty good? Not overheating or nothing like that?
Got all them problems taken care of last time I raced it.
What do you do when you're not racing your car for a living?
Work for Del Webb Management, property management.
You a married fella?
No.
Single, huh? Got a girlfriend, fiance?
Just a girlfriend.
Just a girlfriend, huh?
So.
That doesn't sound like you're ready to get married, huh?
Not really, no.
She out here tonight? Is that the cute little girl I just seen in the truck there?
Yeah, Tamara Whitwell.
What's her name?
Tamara Whitwell.
Tamara Whitwell.
Yeah.
That's a pretty name. Well, listen, good luck to you out on the racetrack tonight,
Chuck.
and we'll be watching you.
Okay.
Thank you,
one.
Perry. Well, we're out here in the pits with Dan Johnson watching his finger point to us so we can do an interview. He's pointing it out in front of the camera. We're here with Don Lord and car number, NASCAR Charger number 40. Don, how's the car been handling and motor and everything been doing for you this year?
The motor's doing pretty good. We had handling problems.
Well, we've been watching you, and you've been doing pretty good out there.
I'm getting better.
You're getting better each week, huh?
Getting some tires and stuff on them.
Have you picked up any new sponsors?
Yeah, we got that statewide masonry now.
They're a pretty good sponsor for you?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Any other sponsors that you have?
Just the same ones. We got
the same ones that you had before?
Millie's. And
the car been handling okay? I mean, are you having handling problems that you're making adjustments on every week?
Yeah, I think we got them. We put a weight jack and all that in it now. It's doing better.
Any predictions for tonight?
Hopefully we're going to win.
Hopefully you're gonna win. That's what everybody says. How about strategy? What kind of strategy you use out on the racetrack? When the green flag comes out, say for instance in the main event, do you just try to barrel on through them, go on the outside, the inside? Any special strategy that you think of?
I try to stay on the inside as soon as I see the green flag. You know, I get it. Try to stay on the inside best I can.
Are you a married fella?
No.
No, single, huh?
Single, yeah.
Got a girlfriend?
Yeah, sorta.
Sorta, huh?
Yeah, halfway.
not really attached.
No commitment.
No commitment, huh? That's the way to be sometimes. I noticed on the back of your car you have payback is a something back here. Dan's gonna take a picture of it. Is that doesn't, it's not designated toward anybody, is it?
No.
No.
Just
letting the guys know that you're out on the racetrack and that whatever, huh?
Right, getting tired of getting hit.
You work for Statewide Masonry?
No, he's one of our sponsors.
What do you do in your off time when you're not racing the car?
I drive a truck driver.
For who?
I've been working for driver's dispatch.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm going to Swift Transportation out of Phoenix.
Got a lot of race fans from there coming out to see you race?
A couple of them come out.
Yeah. How about your picker? You have a picker out here tonight?
Yeah, one.
One?
Oh, trusty over there.
That's all you need, though, huh?
Yeah, so far it's been
pretty good.
Yeah.
Any points in the point standing this year?
Not yet.
Any at all? A few, maybe?
Oh, maybe a few.
What has been your best finish so far this year?
I think it was 8th. I think I was running 8th place. I think it was.
Well, you should have some points from.
Yeah, I should.
From in the main event.
I even checked them.
What kind of attitude do you have as far as the winning attitude? I noticed just a few minutes ago that you're going to try to win. Are you out on the racetrack? Are you really trying to go for it? Are you does this competition frighten you, or
oh, no.
What's your feeling about it once you're out on the racetrack and the green flag comes out?
I do the best I can. You know.
Can't ask for much more than that. Huh?
No.
Okay. Well, Don Lord, you're a good gentleman. I hope you do well. We'll be watching you out there tonight.
Okay.
So maybe you'll be in the winner's circle. Who knows?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Manus.
Thank you, Jack. Okay, good evening to all of you. We're going to have the Charger heat races and the late model heat races right in a row tonight. We're going to try and push this show fast, get it in, because there is a storm over there to the south. We don't want to try and get caught. This show is very important to the late model guys for their makeup race when we was rained out before, so they can stay in this Sunbelt Series point chase. Currently, I believe Carl Trimmer is in the point lead. I believe Ivan Russell has reached 9th place. But to have a local Tucson driver and leading in the Sunbelt Point Series is quite a privilege for everybody. So my hat's off and congratulations to the Trimmer race team for maintaining that. We're going to go into the national anthem. We're going to run them real rapidly tonight. We'll probably cut the intermission short so we can get the program over with. So tomorrow night we've got late models and USAC midgets. So that's going to be an outstanding show. It's one of our special shows this year. We'd like to have you all back. I'm going to turn the mic over to Carolyn Heron. She'll do her thing. Please stand, take your hats off.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Carolyn. We're going to get started here. Let me get a check here real quick. Next Friday night, you heard Jack Jacobs telling you, we do have this off-road thing we've been running in the middle of the racetrack. I think you might want to come out and attend that. It's a real good show, motorcycles, off-road cars, and everything. It's $3 general admission next week for Friday night show. So if you want something to do on Friday night, please come out and attend that. I think you'll enjoy it. We'll see you tomorrow night. Go ahead, Jack.
Okay, thank you, Dave Manus, for another fine job here at Raven Raceway, getting set up for our first heat race in the NASCAR Charger division. And he does decide, gives him the green flag, and here we go in our first race of the NASCAR Charger, as Jesse Brown jumps out in front and leads him around. Jesse brings him down the back chute, and lucky Larry Davis in third place right now, but making a challenge as Larry tries to close up on the outside, can't quite squeeze up in there, so Larry falls back into third place with Vanhorn right on his tail. Here comes your leader, Jesse Brown, in that car number 72 down the front straightaway. Larry hanging right in there. And that's Terri Gibson in second place right now, right in front of Larry. But look at Vanhorn as Vanhorn squeezes on the inside of lucky Larry Davis as they go side by side down the back straightaway, and Vanhorn overtakes Davis for third place right now. Jesse Brown opening up the gap just a little bit over Terri Gibson in that car number 52. Here comes Vanhorn trying to close up the gap on Gibson right now. And lucky Larry falls back into fourth place, but here comes car number 111, George Bennett, putting the throws on lucky Larry. Uh-oh, Jesse Brown in 72 still in your lead, but your second place car, Terri Gibson in the 52, looks like he scraped the wall a little bit. And here comes Vanhorn. Vanhorn putting the challenges on Terri Gibson in number 52. Lucky Larry hanging in there in fourth place right now, but he's being challenged by Bennett. And Bennett pulls on the outside. Let's see if he can overtake Larry. No, he can't. Here they come out of number 2, back down the back straightaway. Jesse Brown opens up the margin right now from the rest of the field, opening up the gap way wide as Terri Gibson goes wide. Vanhorn comes on the inside, but Vanhorn can't hold it in there. We've got a battle for 4th place right now, but Bennett moves up in front of Larry Davis. And Bennett currently in 4th place, and Davis falling back to 5th, and Davis also being challenged right now. There's your leader, car number 72, lapping number 58. John Vanhorn in 2nd place right now. Terri Gibson in 3rd place in that 52 machine. Terri being challenged by Bennett right now. Bennett going way wide. They're side by side, and Lucky Larry heads into the infield as Bennett overtakes Gibson. And Bennett right on John Vanhorn's tail as Jesse Brown comes down the front straightaway with a good margin. Bennett goes wide, hits the wall as Vanhorn opens it up just a little bit, but Bennett holds on to it. So right now, Jesse Brown, your current leader, looks like he's going to have this one wrapped up if he can just hang in there with no mechanical problems. White flag comes out for Jesse Brown in number 72. Look at the battle we've got going for 2nd place right now. White flag lap as Vanhorn tries to stay off George Bennett in 111. Here they come down the front straightaway. Vanhorn goes a little wide. Bennett tries to take him on the inside, but just don't have the horses on that lap. So here comes your current leader, and looks like he's going to be your winner. Car number 72, at the checker flag, Jesse Brown. Well, let's see what happens here in 2nd place as Vanhorn goes wide. Bennett looks like he's going to try to take him on the inside. Here they come down the front chute. Bennett on the inside, Vanhorn on the outside, right down to the wire, and Vanhorn takes him and comes in 2nd place as Bennett takes 3rd. And Don McMerrick doing a good job of driving, winds up in 4th place. That was some good racing. Let's give him a good hand, folks. Car number 72, Jesse Brown. Okay, here they go. Into turn number 3. George Camp, your starter. Bob McKinley, your assistant starter. George looks at him. Here they come off number 4 corner, and no. He does not do it. Points his finger at Banghart, says slow him up. Let's bring it around side by side next time. So Paul Banghart, car number 71, leads him on around one more time as George Camp looks at him. Off the number 4 corner, they come. He gives him the green flag, and Banghart leads him down the front straightaway. And look at him go as Brandon's on the side of him. Marion Smiley goes way on the outside. 3 abreast there as they went into turn number 1. Smiley going on the outside as Brandon leads him down the front chute, and Smiley jumps out in front between turn number 3 and 4. Marion Smiley takes your lead. Bill Brandon right now in 2nd place, but Bill's being challenged by car number 71. That's Paul Banghart. Smiley out in front, opening up the gap. Brandon in 2nd place. Here comes Paul Banghart in 71. Jack Moore right on Paul's tail in that car number 23. Down the front chute they come. Smiley leads him on around. Brandon being challenged by all kinds of traffic right behind him as Paul Banghart goes on the outside. Here they go into turn number 1. Jack Moore's right in there. Jack overtakes Paul Banghart. Jack pulling up on Bill Brandon. Down the back chute they go. Lap number 3 coming up as Smiley leads him around. What a battle we've got going on for 2nd place right now. Bill Brandon in 2nd. Here comes Jack Moore challenging Bill Brandon. Paul Banghart in 4th place right now. Smiley opens up the gap. It's all Smiley's race right now as far as number 1 spot goes. But here comes Bill Brandon in 2nd place. And right on his tail, Jack Moore and Paul Banghart. And don't count out Mike Hitchcock in 73 or Jack Cocott in 94, because they're still right in the thick of things. Smiley down the front chute. Brandon leads him on around. Cocott right behind Brandon. So here we go, down the back straightaway. Let's see what kind of moves that Jack Moore is going to try to put on Billy Brandon as Marion Smiley leads him on down the front straightaway. Bill Brandon still in second place. Jack Moore trying to get around Brandon. Brandon holds it on the inside. Moore taps him a little bit just before turn number 1. Here comes Paul Banghart. Uh-oh, balls on the inside of Moore. 23T. Jack Moore goes on the outside, jumps out into second place. He took advantage of that situation, folks. Jack Moore in second place. Paul Banghart in third. Billy Brandon falling way back. So here comes the checkered flag for your leader and winner. Looks like, yes it is, Marion Smiley. Jack Moore comes down out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Here he comes. And Jack Moore looks like he's taking second. Paul Banghart in third. And Jack Cocott winds up in fourth, with Billy Brandon falling all the way back to 5th place. Woo! Exciting late model racing. Beautiful job of driving by Jack Moore. Number 4, we may not have time to announce them, and we don't, because they are on the green, folks, for the second heat race in the NASCAR Chargers. And Bill Hartless leads them around in that car number 62. And it's anybody's race at this point. There's Carsey Horvath in that car number 5, trying to move up on Bill. Carsey moving into second place right now. And Carsey going on the outside as he heads into turn number 3, and on the inside, coming out of 4, bumps Harless, comes down the front straightaway, overtakes him in car number 5 right now into the lead, with Bill Harless in second, and car number 78, that's John Thomas, in that friendly auto car in 3rd place right now. And let's see if John can make his moves on Harless, as Carsey Horvath in that car number 5 opens up the gap just a little bit, but a little bit too early right now because he's not that far ahead of him. Here comes John Thomas and that car number 78 right now. He's running in 3rd place, but he's about to be in 2nd place, and he does as he takes the inside of Harless and moves in there all alone. Here comes Bob Pennington on the outside of Harless, and Bob goes way wide, almost hits the wall, but holds it back in there. So Carsey Horvath in that car number 5. Your leader, as 32 comes down the front straightaway, smoking up a storm. Bill Harless in 62 falls way back. So, gentlemen, John in 78, that friendly auto car in 2nd place right now. Hey, look at this. Here's Ray Wilson from Sierra Vista in that 79 car, and he's right on John Thomas's tail right now. And Ray Wilson looking real good out here a couple weeks ago. Your leader right now, that car right there, right in front of you, car number 5, Carsey Horvath, as they come down the front straightaway. Look at that. Car number 79, Ray Wilson, overtakes Thomas for 2nd place, and Thomas falls back into 3rd place. And here comes Bob Pennington in that car number 15, and he's going to be chasing John Thomas right now. 5, 79, 78, and 15. That's your first 4 cars. Look out there in number 4 corner. We've got one spinning out just a little bit, not quite. Car number 158, that new car out here at Raven Raceway. Chris Dobbs almost losing it. Hey, look at Ray Wilson in that car number 75. He's closing up the gap on Carsey Horvath. Carsey better pour on the metal, or pour the pedal to the metal or something. He better get going, folks, because here comes Ray Wilson in 79 right now, and Ray is really pouring it on. So Bill Harless in 62 heads into the pits, as Carsey Horvath in that car number 5, your current leader, Ray Wilson in 79, moving up. Bob Pennington driving his heart out right now. Looks like Bob fell back into 4th place. Yellow flag is out right now. We've got one up against the wall over there. That looks like Don Lord in car number 40. Yes, it is. That's Don Lord, car number 40, smacking her into the wall on the back straightaway. 56 into the infield right now. Let's see what John Weiss is going to do. Up, number 158, Chris Dobbs. Looks like he may have blew a radiator or a hose or something. He's smoking over there under the hood. Looks like some steam coming out there. So Carsey Horvath in car number 5, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly, Carsey, is your current leader right now, and that's going to close up the gap to Ray Wilson. So that's going to really make this race interesting, because Ray was, I'll tell you, he was turning and burning and closing up that gap on Horvath. John Thomas now in 3rd place. Let's see what John can do. Hey, look at that. Bob Pennington in 4th place right now. Bob coming up from the rear of this race. And the rest of the field. So as soon as we get Don Ward off the racetrack, we'll continue this one. And one being shoved right now down the front straightaway. I believe that's that overheating car. Yes, it is. 158. 158 having a little bit of tough luck. That's Chris Dobbs. Tough luck, Chris. Let's see if we can get you back out here for the main. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I cannot say enough about Gary's towing. These guys are fantastic. If ever I need a tow truck, I'm calling Gary's Towing. These guys, and I'm not just saying this, folks, the blowhorn for Gary's Towing. They do one fantastic job out here at Raven Raceway. And a big part of racing here at Raven. Gary's supporting many of the cars. Spending, just giving money for hard luck funds. The guy's just, he's just a good guy. That's all you can say about him. Okay, Carsey Horvath, car number 5, leads him on around. Ray Wilson, 79, Sierra Vista in 2nd place. John Thomas in that car number 78. He's in 3rd right now. That car right there, number 15, he's in 4th. That's Terri Bennett in car number 9. He's in 5th place. And Fred Descamp in 54. He's in 6th place right now. So 5 laps down in this heat race. 2nd heat race of the NASCAR Chargers. Let's see what George Camp plans to do now, as I think one more car is coming out on the racetrack. Let's see what happens. Here they come off a turn, number 4. George looks at him, goes ahead. The car gets out on the track, back in the green again. That's John Weiss in 56, back out on the race in this race. Okay, Carsey Horvath leads him around turn number 1 and 2. And here comes Ray Wilson right on his tail. Gentleman John in 3rd place right now, as John Weiss makes it out on the racetrack and back in this one. Ray Wilson right on Carsey's tail right now as Carsey comes down the front straightaway. Kotze in number 5 being challenged. Look at them right now, side by side as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. What's it going to be? And this is the white flag lap coming up as Ray Wilson overtakes Carsey and moves out into the lead as John Thomas being challenged right now by Bob Pennington. Bob Pennington goes way wide and Thomas holds it on the inside. And Pennington cannot get by Thomas. Last lap, Ray Wilson in 79 opens it up right now. If he can just hang in there, he's going to have this one, that's for sure. Here they come down the front straightaway. There he is, your winner of this one, 79 Ray Wilson. And oh my goodness, John Thomas takes 2nd, Bob Pennington takes 3rd. Carsey on his last lap perhaps overdrove it just a little bit. And at car number 5, he's up against the wall by the Budweiser and Coca-Cola sign. So there he is, folks, from Sierra Vista, Arizona. Let's give him a good hand. Car number 79, Ray Wilson.
Car number 90 from Tucson, Chuck Boswell. On the outside, car number 74 from Tucson, guess who? You guessed it, Carl Trimmer. Right behind Chuck Boswell in the second row.
And around. You never know. It's anybody's race right now. George Camp looks at him as they head into 3. Out of number 4 corner they come. George Camp gives him the green, and here we go, racing at Raven Raceway. Look at that. Trimmer jumps right out in front as Sipes slides on around the corner in second place right now as Ron Whitwell holds third. But here comes Dwayne Lang in that number 88 car on the outside of Ron Whitwell going into turn number 3. On the inside right now, the battle is for third place as Lang and Whitwell battle for third place. Trimmer opens it up, but he's got Rick Sipes breathing down his throat right now. Or down his neck, I should say. Oh, look at Dwayne Lang right now. Dwayne slips in on the inside of Whitwell, and Dwayne winds up in third place. But Whitwell hanging in there in fourth right now, right behind Dwayne. Sipes starts to close it up just a little bit as they came out of turn number 2. Carl Trimmer holds the lead. He's your current leader right now. Rick Sipes on the inside. Carl goes a little bit wide. Dwayne Lang trying to catch up, throw out the line for Sipes and Trimmer and reel them both back in. Sipes right on Trimmer's tail right now. Sipes closing it up. Here they come down the front chute. Rick Sipes. Oh, he can't quite get on the inside of Carl. Let's see what he does right now. Rick on the inside, Carl on the outside, running into a little bit of traffic as Dana Fight is on the outside wall going real slow. Rick Sipes looking mighty good out there. Carl looking good too. Here they come down the front straightaway, so almost side by side. Rick cannot get on the inside of him as Trimmer leads him on around. Dwayne Lang in third place right now. Ron Whitwell in fourth place. Roy Gibson in 61 in 5th place. And Chuck Boswell in 6th place right now as Dana Fight brings up the rear. Here they come down the front straightaway again. Armstrong opened it up a little bit on that last lap. So Sipes fell back, but Sipes trying to pour it out right now as George Camp puts the white flag in hand as Dana Fight heads into the infield. Let's see what George is going to do about this. One more lap to go, and George puts out the yellow. Oh boy, this is going to really make it interesting. Yellow flag out, approaching the white flag lap as Dana Fight spins out. Now it will close it up. Now really close it up. Flat tire on the right front. Tough luck, Dana Fight in number 84. Sorry to see that, Dana. We'll see you back out here in the main event. Well, Carl Trimmer, your leader right now. Rick Sipes is going to challenge Carl on this last lap, the white flag lap. Well, it's about to come out when Fight blew that right front tire. So let's see what kind of moves Sipes has in the back of his mind for Trimmer right now, because it looks like George Camp, our premier flagman, is going to go green. Let's see what he does. Out of 3, into 4, off the number 4 corner they go. Sipes on his tail. Green flag is out. 2 more to go. Sipes on his tail right now. Here they go down the back straightaway. Sipes on the inside. Trimmer down the center. White flag about to come out. Let's see what Sipes going to do right now. Here they come off of turn number 4. White flag comes out as Sipes tries to hang right in there, but Trimmer opens it up a little bit more. And Sipes right on his tail, though. Oh, this is going to be real good coming down the back straightaway. Sipes is going to really pour it on. Let's see if Trimmer can stage him off right now. Sipes on the inside. Here they come down the front straightaway. Trimmer pours it on. Sipes pours it on, but no, Sipes cannot get him as Carl Trimmer wins it in the 74. Rick Sipes in second place. Look at that, Dwayne Lang winds up in third as Ron Whitwell takes fourth place. Roy Gibson in fifth. Full racetrack in the West, Raven Raceway. Here they go into turn number 3 and 4. Bob Langston leads him on around as George Camp gives him the green flag. Bob Langston leads him down the front straightaway. And we're racing again in our third heat in the NASCAR Charger division as Langston jumps right out in front. Well, let's see how they stack up right now. Langston being challenged by David Henken in number 69. And David right on the rear of Langston right now as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Colin Germain in that car number 7. He's in third place right now. Langston holding first place right now, but he's being challenged by Henken. Colin Germain closing it up. Anybody's race at this time. Anybody can have this one. Look at car number 44T. That's Jerry Warner in fourth place right now, and Jerry holding right in there along with the rest of them. Bob Langston down the front straightaway. David Henken in 69 on the outside. Colin Germain on the inside. We've got one spun and back out. Look out there in turn number 4. Well, looks like David Henken overtook Bob Langston coming out of turn number 2. As Henken leads this one right now as Langston falls back into second place. Here comes Colin Germain and Jerry Warner in 44T. And Colin goes on the inside and overtakes Langston for second place right now. Langston falling back into third. Henken leads him on around. Colin looking for a win out here at Raven in second place right now. Langston in third. Jerry Warner in fourth. And that 44T. David Henken, your leader right now, but Colin Germain pouring it on, trying to catch up there. Look out down the front straightaway. Everybody bunching up. That's car number 91. That's Brian Clayton making his moves on the rest of the field. And Brian right on the tail of Jerry Warner. Look at the battle going on right now for third place. Oh, we've got Michelle Gibson spinning one into the wall. Car number 14, Perry Duthick hits the wall. Michelle spins, hits the infield. Yellow flag comes out as they're side by side for the lead. As Colin Germain was about to overtake the lead, but it's a yellow flag. It's a yellow flag lap, and they have to go around one time, so Henken will remain in the lead once the green flag comes out. So that's Doug Shanek in number 63 from Tucson, and Doug heads her into the pits right now as he kisses the wall and kisses this race goodbye. So Henken, because of the yellow flag lap, will remain in first place right now. Colin Germain in second place, Bob Langston in third place, 44T, that's Jerry Warner, Brian Clayton in fifth place. Here comes Dan Humphries in that car number 10 in sixth place. Car number 0, David Fox in seventh place right now. And Todd Izzo right behind David Fox. Michelle Gibson in the back of the pack right now after spinning out on that yellow. Perry Dufek also back there behind Michelle. What do you think? Is George going to give it to him? Here they come. Off the number 4 corner they come. George Camp gives him the green flag as David Henken leads him down the front straightaway. Oh, look at Jerry Warner making the moves on Bob Langston on the outside. And Jerry moving up, even passing Colin Germain. Jerry Warner making some good moves there. And Jerry's in second place. And Colin falls back into third. Ooh. Nifty, nifty move by Jerry Warner. And now he's putting the moves on David Henken. Bob Langston still in fourth place right now, but Bob's got company right now as they head out of turn number 2. As David Henken leads him on around that number 69 car, your current leader, Jerry Warner in second place right now. Colin Germain fell back to third, but Colin is still in this one. Don't count him out. Bob Langston in fourth place. Look out, car number 45 into the infield. Oh, no, he didn't do it. Oh my goodness, we've got one up against the wall on the back straightaway. That's car number 14, Perry Dufik, as the yellow flag comes out once again. Perry Dufik, that Ace Hardware Whitwell automotive car, into the wall. Let's put the glasses on Perry, see if he's okay. He's still in the car. As soon as we get a report, we'll sure give it to you. Michelle Gibson heads it into the pits right now. That car number 94. Michelle spinning out that last time. Well, not quite spinning out, but having a mishap just before turn number 1, hitting into the infield on the berm. So she's out of this one. Perhaps she overheating or whatever. If we find out, we'll sure pass it on to you. So that's Perry Dufik and number 14. A little tough luck for Perry. Perry heading into the wall over there by the Winston Racing Series side. So Michelle Gibson in that car number 94. Well, Michelle's got a flat tire, we just found out. And who knows, if her pit crew can change that tire quick enough, she can be back out in this one. And like old Yogi Berra says, it ain't over till it's over, folks. Uh-oh. I think number 69 has a flat tire right now. We're checking it out. If he does, that's going to be some awful tough luck for David Henken leading this one. Oh my goodness, David Henken leading this race. The third heat in the NASCAR Charger division, in that number 69 car, has a flat tire on that left front. So he's going to have to head that one into the pits, and if he does, he'll have to trail the field even if he gets back out here. Let's see what they're going to do about this situation. Well, looks like David Henken's going to stay out there. I guess he feels like he's one of the off-road people. Oh my goodness, look what happened to Perry Dufik's car. He really smacked that wall. Well, David Henken leads him on around at car number 69. Left front tire flat. Who knows? Who knows? We'll know in a few minutes, because George Camp gives them the green as they come off of turn number 4. And here they come down the front straightaway as Henken leads them on around, being challenged by Jerry Warner. I'll tell you what, he's holding his own right now, isn't he? Got a flat tire on that left front, but here comes Jerry Warner on the inside, and Jerry overtakes him as Colin Germain moves on up into 3rd place. And Dan Umphris is in 4th place now with the white flag out. Let's see what happens here. Jerry Warner in 1st place. Henken in 69 falling back because of that flat tire. Colin Germain in 2nd place. One more lap to go. Oh no, do not stop there. Checker flag lap coming out right now. 44T, your current leader. Colin Germain in 2nd place. Colin, I don't think Colin's going to catch him. As Jerry Warner, oh, look out, 45! Oh! Jerry Warner wins this one in a number 14 car as Colin Germain comes in 2nd place. So Jerry Warner in 44T. So George Camp, Bob McKinley, eyeball him over. Butch McCleskey leads him around real slow. Here they go. Off the number 4 corner they come. George Camp gives him the green flag as McCleskey leads him down the front straightaway, and Kirk Hall jumps right out in front. So Hall moves moves out, makes some quick moves on McCluskey in that car number 17. And McCluskey falls back into second place. It looks like Brad Marble in third place right now, but Brad being challenged by Sheila Vanhoff in that car number 22. Moving right up there in the fifth place right now. John Feder currently in fifth. So Kirk Hall put the moves on McCluskey, and McCluskey trying to return those moves right now as they head down the back straightaway out of turn number 2. Brad Marble in 26 in third place. Sheila Vanhoff. Here comes the sleeper right now. What did I tell you? John Banks in that car number 49. John going way wide and really pouring it on down the front straightaway. McCluskey jumps out in front of Kirk Hall right now and overtakes Kirk at the number 1 corner. Look out, number 98! Boom! My goodness. That was luck of the Irish, I'll tell you. Number 98, let's see if he can get it back going, keep the green flag out. The green is out. I hope McCluskey sees him as McCluskey leads him right around. Kirk Hall in second, Brad Marble in third, and Sheila Vanhoff in fourth right now. And right behind Sheila is John Banks in that number 49 car. Feder right behind Banks, the sleeper I call him, as McCluskey laps number 98. McCluskey leads him on around. Kirk Hall still hanging in there right now. Look out there, Brad Marble. Spinning and turning just a little bit as Marble comes down the front chute. Sheila Vanhoff right on Brad Marble's tail right now. Here comes Feder on the inside of John Banks in the back of the pack. And Feder side by side with Banks and right on Sheila's tail. Here goes Banks trying to make his moves on Sheila right now, and Banks goes on the outside. Let's see if John can hang in there right now. And John does, side by side, down the front straightaway. John Banks overtakes Sheila Vanhoff right now, and he's headed toward Brad Marble. McCluskey still your leader. Kirk Hall in second place. John Banks having a battle with Sheila Vanhoff. Sheila scrapes him, pushes him up toward the wall as Feder comes on the inside of Sheila right now. Feder on the inside, Sheila Vanhoff on the outside. Feder moves out in front of Banks. Banks almost loses it. And Banks spinning and turning right now. Uh-oh, here they come down the... Oh, get out of there, John. John almost lost it there. Butch McCluskey overtaking Kirk Hall as Hall jumped out in the lead on this one. And McCluskey takes the white flag, but McCluskey's got a little bit of traffic right now. Kirk Hall's going to really pour it on this last lap. White flag, one more to go. Brad Marble in second place. Sheila Vanhoff in fourth place right now. Brad Marble in third, I should say. Vanhoff in fourth. And John Banks fell back as Feder winds up in fifth. Well, here they come. Here comes Butch McCluskey down the front straightaway. Butch is in traffic. Kirk is right behind him. Up, Butch takes this one as Kirk Hall winds up in second place. Brad Marble's going to be third place. And Sheila Vanhoff in fourth, followed by John Feder and John Banks. Oh, we've got a couple of them spun out there at turn number 2. That's Jim Embry over there having a mishap at turn number 2 as the yellow flag comes out. But this race is over with, folks, as Butch McCluskey wins it. And that car number 36. Let's give Butch McCluskey a hand, folks. Butch McCluskey, number 36. To the infield on that one lap, but made his way back up. Hang in there, finished the race anyway. Good job by John. Good job also by John Feder in car number 19. Terrific job by Sheila Vanhoff holding off Feder. Challenging Brad Marble, but Sheila came in fourth. So this is how it stacks up. Butch McCluskey in 36 won that one. Kirk Hall wound up in second place. Brad Marble in that 26 car. Third place, Sheila Vanhoff in fourth. So it looks like 6 of them are out there right now. Throckmorton, Russell, Terri Green, your pole sitter. Car number 14 on the pole. Here they come. Into 3, off the number 4 corner. George gives him the green flag as Brassfield leads him down at number 26. Brassfield takes an early lead right now, but Terri Green is going to hang right in there on his tail as Ivan Russell comes up from the rear and makes his way into third place, but then falls all the way back into fourth place. What happened to him, I do not know. So Brassfield, at number 26, leads Green right now as Green is in second place. And here comes car number 24, Steve McGuire, in third place. But here comes Jamie Throckmorton Jr. in fourth, followed by Robert Townsend in fifth place. Yeah, here they come down the front straightaway. Brassfield, Green, McGuire, Throckmorton, Townsend, Russell, and Shearer did not make this one. Well, the battle is for first and second and third right now. So this is going to be very interesting in this 8-lap heat event. As Terri Green slipping and sliding as he came down the front chute. Green making his move up toward Brassfield right now, closing up the gap just a little bit. Here comes Throckmorton on the tail of Steve McGuire in that 24 car. Throckmorton closing it up right now. There's a battle going on for third place as Throckmorton comes on the inside but cannot quite catch up to McGuire. Brassfield still your current leader right now as they head down the back straightaway as Green falls back just a little bit. McGuire in second place being challenged by Throckmorton. Throckmorton hangs it on the inside once again but cannot get by him. Or can he? Here they come down the front straightaway. Throckmorton side by side as they head into turn number one. Throckmorton does not get him that time as McGuire hangs right in there. But they're side by side. Look at this, folks. Look at that battle for third place right now. Brassfield, your leader. Terri Green in second place. Throckmorton on the inside. McGuire on the outside. Throckmorton cannot get on the inside of him for some strange reason. Throckmorton tries it again, but backs off just a little bit. Does not want to spin out in this one. Uh-oh, one more lap to go. This is going to be right down to the wire when it comes down to third place. Jim Brassfield, your leader. Terri Green in second place. McGuire in third. Throckmorton fell back. Let's see what Throckmorton has up his sleeve right now as they head down the back straightaway. Jim Brassfield leads it. Green behind him. I don't think Green can catch him. Checkered flag coming out in hand of George Camp as Jim Brassfield wins this one. Throckmorton going to try to put the moves on McGuire, but he cannot do it. Oh my goodness, that was some good driving. Jim Brassfield wins it. Terri Green came in second place in that car number 14. McGuire, good job of driving by Steve McGuire, and Jamie Throckmorton winds up in fourth place. I'm out there. Doug's out there. Jim Embry's out there. Pierre Artman. Let's see what George Camp does. Okay, here they come off turn number 4 as Pierre led him around slow. Down the front straightaway they come, and there's 3 abreast right now. Uh-oh, Pierre's hood comes up and goes back down. A trunk comes off of the other car. What's going on? This is not Demolition Derby. Okay, anyway, Jim Embry takes the lead right now as Larry Artman in number 99 winds up in second place. Pierre having his tough luck with that hood coming up. Let's see what happens as Embry leads him down the front straightaway. Artman in second place, and then car number 46, Gordon Langston in third, and car number 63, Doug Schneck in fourth place. And there's only 4 of them left out there as far as I can see. And there's only going to be 3 of them because 63 has a flat tire. As George Camp tells him to pull it into the infield if he possibly can. As Jim Embry leads him down the front straightaway. Look at that, number 46, Langston, putting the moves on Artman right now. And Langston jumping into second place with his hood half hanging off. Larry Artman right on his rear. Uh-oh, Gordon Langston on the outside of Embry right now. And Langston overtakes Embry, or does he? Look at this, Embry pushes him out of the way, and both of them, we've got 1 car left in this race, folks. Do you believe this? As Embry and Langston have a mishap. Larry Artman right now, your leader. Oh, look at this. Embry's back out there. We're back to 2 cars right now. Green flag is still out as the yellow comes out. What a sight to see, huh? And you can tell your friends you were there. as one car led the race for a while. Of course, he was the only car in the race for a short time. That's Larry Artman. Folks, that's my kind of racing when I used to race years ago. That's about the only way I could win a race, if I was the only car out there. But now he's got competition as number 46, Gordon Langston, with his trunk hanging off right now, gets back out there. Larry Artman's going to be your leader right now. So let's see how many finish this one. We've got 3 left. That's Langston and Embry. As Langston and Embry pull a Jack Jacobs over turn number 4. Artman, your leader. Hey, they're going to give it to Larry Artman. Larry Artman's going to win this one. Good job, Larry. You won it, buddy. Car number 99. Good to see that. Gordon Langston in second and Jim Embry in third. Oh, it's only fair, folks. There was only a lap or so left, and he was the only one left in this race. So Larry Artman wins his first race. Hey, folks, this is his first race that he's ever won. I don't know if it's just been here, but I think it's his first race of his career. Let's give him a good hand, folks. Car number 99, Larry Artman! Oh, that's my kind of racing. Your pole sitter leads him around nice and slow. George Camp has that green flag in his hand. And let's see what he does. Yes, he does. Here they come. Off of 4, down the front straightaway in our semi-main event, the NASCAR Charger. Uh-oh, look out on the back straightaway. Well, there's your leader right now. That's John Watson. Jumped way out in front right now. Fred the Scamp in second place, but Fred being challenged right now by that car number 10, Dan Humphries. And Fetter hanging right in there in 4th place. And don't count out that number 49 sleeper car. Once again, you keep your eye on him. If he can hang on to that thing, he'll be right up toward the front of the pack here shortly. Oh, look at the battle for second place right now between DeScamp and Humphries. As Humphries moves in on the inside and overtakes DeScamp and winds up in second place right now. John Watson leads him on around. Oh, look at John opening it up right now. They're starting to separate a little bit. There's your leader right now, that car number 30 you just seen. Car number 30, John Watson. Second place car, Dan Humphries. In 3rd place right now, Fred DeScamp and John Fetter in 4th place. The rest of them, Terri Gibson in that 52 leading that pack around. There's just a race in itself right now as number 19, John Fetter, starting to move up on Fred DeScamp. John Watson. Look at that. Lucky Larry Davis in 77. Starting to move up toward the front right now. And that number 77 car. Watson in 30, right there. That's your leader, right there, right by the number 99 car. Here's your second place car, car number 10. Dan Humphries in second. Fred DeScamp, and there goes the Lutes. that happen over there. Oh, all right. So that means the front straightaway lights will be coming on shortly. There's those mercury light types, and we'll be getting back underway. We've got our fuses going again. Well, you heard of candlelight bowling. Why not candlelight racing? So we've got power once again here at Raven. And the lights are coming back on, so we'll be getting underway shortly. Thanks for being real patient, folks. We really appreciate it. I'd like to give away a couple lucky numbered gifts here. Grab your program right now. As we get the cars lined up, we'll give away a few gifts now and a few gifts a little bit later. So grab your program. We'll give away 3 or 4 right now. Okay, if you have lucky number 4799, 4799, you just won yourself a hat from Brassfield Auto Parts. 4799. Okay. If you have lucky number 4810, 4810, you just won yourself 2 Coolie Cups from Budweiser. Single file as they go into this next lap. 4 laps down, off the number 4 corner they come. George gives him the green, and here we go once again as Watson leads him down the front straightaway. Vetter trying to put the move on Umphris right now, but he couldn't quite get alongside of him. But he's right on his tail right now. John Watson, your leader, as Umphris holds a good second place with Vetter on his tail. Eric Simonson in that car number 97 in 4th place. And here comes Lucky Larry Davis on the inside of Simonson right now, down the front straightaway. Oh, look at Umphris, right on the tail of Watson right now. A battle for first place, look out! Oh my goodness, they almost flipped it. Umphris almost flipped that car over. There goes a tire between turn 1 and 2 off of car number 94. And we've got a bunch of them stacked up over by number 2 as Watson and Umphris lock wheels. Michelle Gibson, it looks like, in 94, lost her wheel right there as she went in between turn number 1 and 2. And Dan Umphris went way up in the air and almost flipped that thing. Whew, that was close. Him and Watson were tangling as they came out of turn number 2. So, if they do get back started again, they did present the yellow, or bring out the yellow flag. They will go to the rear of the pack. And your new current leader, car number 19, John Fetter, followed by Eric Simonson. And look who's in third place, Lucky Larry Davis, right behind Lucky Larry. That car number 2, Todd Izzo. Right behind Izzo, Ron Bishop in number 98. Right behind Bishop is Bob Langston in number 45. So Fetter now leads his main event right now. It's all his as far as he's concerned. Simonson going to try to take it away along with Larry Davis on Simonson's heel. Todd Izzo right up toward the front of the pack. Bishop in 98. Langston in 45. David Fox right up there in that car number 0. So they get the track cleared off once again. Got the tire off the field. They got the cars off the field. Doesn't look like Watson's back out there. Humphreys, I don't see him out there. So Michelle Gibson's car is being towed into the infield right now by Gary's Towing. Off before they come, Fetter leads them around down the front straightaway as John Fetter leads this one. As Eric Simonson, right on the tail of John, going into turn number 1. Here they go, headed down the back straightaway. Lucky Larry Davis hanging in there in third place, right behind Larry, Todd Izzo. Okay, here they come. This is going to be real interesting. We've got a spin out on the back straightaway. That's number 30. Halfway marker comes out. We've got a spin out on the back straightaway just beyond turn number 2. As Fetter leads him on around, and Lucky Larry Davis making his move as Izzo jumps out in front of Larry. Now that's John Watson in that car number 30, and that's a second spin out for John, so that means he's going to be out of this semi-main event. And, well, he crinkled up his front end a little bit, John Watson did. But he's going to get the black flag. Anytime you spin out twice in a race like this, that's it for you for the night. So John Wee's still in this one, that car number 56. So George Camp puts out his finger one more time around. So Fetter, your current leader right now. Car number 97 in second place, Eric Simonson. So let's see what George Camp has in mind this time. The yellow flag out. I believe they're trying to get Lucky Larry Davis up there. Switch the cars around. Lucky Larry Davis is going to be in third place, and the reason for this is that Todd Izzo jumped out in front of him, but not on a complete lap after that spin out. So you hold your own position when the yellow flag comes out. You've got to complete one lap in that position, so that's why Izzo is back in fourth place right now. So John Fetter, your current leader, Eric Simonson. The way you see them is the way they stack up. In second place, Lucky Larry Davis in third place right now. Right on Larry's heels, Todd Izzo in that car number 2. Ron Bishop in the number 98 car in fifth place right now. And Bob Langston in that number 45 machine. David Fox in number 0 hanging right in there. Off of turn number 4 they come. George Camp gives them the green flag. And here we go once again in the semi-main event as Fedor leads him down the front straightaway. Look at Eric Simonson trying to go on the outside. Here comes Lucky Larry Davis on the inside. 56 heads it into the pits. Oh, this is going to be a good one, folks. John Fedor leads him on around. Eric Simonson on the outside. Lucky Larry on the inside. A battle for second place, a battle for third place. Anybody's race right now. Here comes the car number 98 on the outside right now. Look at the battle going on. All 6 cars right up front. Car number 4 trying to get off the racetrack. Can he do it? He's trying to start that car. What's going to happen here? Uh-oh, yellow flag comes out. Yellow flag, look out here. Oh, squeeze in there, guys. Oh, that was close. That's Steve Neff in number 4, and Steve's car just dying at the front straightaway. So everybody going to go back in their original position right now. Looks like Fedor still leading this one, as you can see. Eric Simonson in 97 in second place. Lucky Larry Davis, because another lap wasn't completed, Izzo has to move behind him in 4th place. George Camp tells him one more time around. Ron Bishop in that car number 98. And Ron right now, right behind Todd Izzo. 45, Langston. Behind Bishop. David Fox still up there. Carsey in that car number 5. He's holding his own right now. Okay, John Fedor leads him on around one more time as he heads into turn number 3. Into turn number 4 he goes. George looks at him, gives him the green flag. Here we go once again as Fedor leads him down the front straightaway. Fedor got a lot of heat on his tail right now. Lucky Larry Davis on the inside of Simonson, but falls back just a little bit. Izzo right up there also. John Fedor leads him on around one more time in this semi-main event. Look at them all, bunch of them, 2, 4, 6 cars right now, battling for the lead. Fedor on the inside, Simonson on the outside. Here comes Todd Izzo on the inside, right behind Lucky Larry, but Ron Bishop making his way on up. Bishop overtakes, and he overtakes Fedor right now. They're side by side, but no. Bishop jumps out into the lead as Fedor hangs on to second place right now. So Fedor in second place. Lucky Larry Davis trying to go on the inside. Larry's on the inside, Fedor on the outside. Simonson also on the outside, but Simonson falls back. Larry jumps into 3rd place right now. Todd Izzo falls way back. Here comes your leader right now, Ron Bishop in car number 98. Look at the battle going on for second place right now. Larry on the inside, Fedor on the outside. And Simonson making his way back up once again. Look at Larry Davis right on his tail. Here comes Fedor down the back straightaway. Bishop leads him on around. Davis falls back. Simonson hanging right in there behind Lucky Larry Davis. One more lap to go. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Bishop's got this one in the bag if he can hang on. John Fedor. Oh, we've got sparks coming out from car number 58. Oh, boy, this is going to be good. Your leader on the back straightaway right now, the car number 98, Ron Bishop. The battle for second place right now is between Fedor and Lucky Larry. Simonson on the outside. Here comes your winner of this one, Ron Bishop. Look at Lucky Larry. Here they come side by side. And no, Fedor takes it. Lucky Larry winds up in 3rd. Eric Simonson winds up in 4th. Todd Izzo in 5th place. And David Fox winds up in 6th. Well, look at car number 99 hanging right in there also. Good job. Good job by Ron Bishop. Boy, he really poured it on. And Raven Raceway, and yours truly, Jack Jacobs. We'll be racing tomorrow night. So this is Ernie Payne. owner Vinny Payne from Tucson in this USAC midget, car number 77. So Ernie's going to do a few hot laps for you. Midget. Hey, plan to be out here tomorrow night. They're going to put on one whale of a show. You're going to have some Chargers out here in the sled race. You're going to have these USAC midgets out here and the NASCAR Winston late models. Gates open up at 4 o'clock. All the concession stands are open. The beer stands are open. I'm open. Hot laps at 7, race time at 8 o'clock. Plan to be out here tomorrow night. You'll get a good thrill from these guys, especially right here, the USAC midgets. So, hey, let's give him a good hand, folks. This midget right here, Ernie Payne in number 77. Got a brown Dodge Charger at the front gate now to take David, AFZ 699. Okay, on the pole. Well, if they get through 15 laps of this main event, it's considered a completed show. There'll be no rain-out tickets, so 15 laps, and we've got a complete show tonight. George Camp tells him one more time around to get Gary's tow truck off of the racetrack. The yellow flag's still out, fingers all up in the air. These drivers are professionals. They tell the guys behind them that it's one more lap as they stick out their hands. You notice that as they came down the front straightaway. Boy, would you look who is up front. Smiley, Green, Trimmer, Moore, Brassfield, Sipes, Banghart, Lang, Anybody's Race, Cocott, McGuire, Throckmorton, Brandon, Gibson, Boslin, Hancock, Russell, Boslin, McFedron, Townsend. Here they come off number 4 corner. Smiley leads them on around. Marion Smiley jumps out in front right now, and he's being challenged by Carl Trimmer, who's on the inside, but Carl can't quite make it up there. Let's see what happened. Who has the most horses? Oh, we've got a spin out right now. Oh, my goodness. On the back straightaway, we've got all kinds of cars spinning out all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars piled up right now. Eight cars on the back straightaway. Looks like Boslin over there. Mike Hancock over there in that mishap. Car number 22, McFedron in there. So 8 of them spinning out as they just came beyond turn number 2. You can see the excitement right now, folks. This is going to be one exciting race from start until finish, a 30-lapper, and we did not even complete our first lap. So Marion Smiley will be up front. We should get a complete restart on this. They did not complete one lap. Where they put Terri Green in car number 14, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So Marion Smiley will lead him on around once again once we get the racetrack cleared up. So Smiley, Trimmer, Cocott, Sipes, Brassfield, Banghart, Cocott, all of them right up front. Brandon, he's up there. Even Ronnie Whitwell's up toward the front of the pack. So the yellow flag remains out. We're trying to get the track all cleared up. We'll be getting back underway. So we've got a brown Dodge Charger at the front gate right now, and this goes out to David. We need the owner of the brown Dodge, AFZ699, to the front gate. George Camp tells him one more time around, the flag that George Camp has in his hand, the yellow and red flag, that's a complete restart flag. He will not give him the green flag. He'll give him that one. The green lights will all come on, possibly on the next lap, and we'll be getting back underway. So let's see what Marion Smiley's got up his sleeve right now, if he's going to lead him around slow or fast or what he's going to do. See what kind of strategy Carl Trimmer in that 74 car is going to do. What's Terri Green thinking about right now? Smiley leads him around slow. Here they come. Corner number 3 into 4. George eyeballs him real close, and Smiley leads him down the front straightaway. And Smiley takes the lead right off the start. Trimmer bumps him on the the left rear quarter, and Trimmer pours it on the outside, but does not overtake Smiley. Here they come. Oh, we've got a spin out on the back straightaway. That's car number 22 spinning out. And the yellow flag comes out once again as McFedron loses it on the back straightaway, along with Boslin in car number 90. McFedron gets it back under his own power, so it looks like he's going to be back into this one. Likewise, Chuck Boslin in car number 90 gets it back under his own power. So no tow trucks needed this time. Gary's towing, heads out there, but heads it back into the infield. as Marion Smiley in car number 9. The laughing boy, laughing right now. And if he can hang in there, he'll hang in there all the way to the bank for this main event. But we've got a long ways to go as Terri Green moves up on the outside pole position right now. George Camp puts the green flag in hand. Let's see what George does this time. Here they come. Everybody bunching up. Smiley starts to pick up the speed. Here they come. Off of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Smiley leads him down the front straightaway as Terri Green is on the outside and Smiley on the inside. Trimmer right on Smiley's tail right now as they go down the back straightaway. Let's see what happens. If Trimmer has the horses, it looks like horses against horses in this main event. Everybody running clean right now. Green flag still out. Smiley leads him down the front straightaway. Trimmer tries to make a move on the inside, but cannot quite get in there. Jack Moore in 3rd place right now as Rick Sipes on the side of Jack Moore. We've got a battle for 1st and 2nd. We've got a battle for 2nd and 3rd. Or 3rd and 4th, rather. Smiley leads him down the front chute. Trimmer right on Smiley's tail. Here comes Rick Sipes and 4U overtaking Jack Moore in that 23T car. And Jack falls back. Jack tries to pull on the inside, but can't catch up to him. Smiley still in the lead. Carl Trimmer in 2nd place right now. Rick Sipes in 3rd place, and Rick going to try to make his way on up. Here they come down the front straightaway. Here later, Smiley, Carl Trimmer, Rick Sipes, Jack Moore, Terri Green, Paul Banghart in 71, right behind Terri Green. Smiley hanging on. Trimmer trying to pass him and cannot do it. Trimmer on the outside, Trimmer on the inside, Trimmer all over the track trying to get on the inside or outside of Smiley. Smiley opens up the gap as Trimmer falls back about 3 car lengths right now. But you can bet your bottom dollar Trimmer will be back up there. Smiley pouring it on. Sipes starting to make his way on up toward Carl Trimmer right now. Jack Moore hanging in there in 3rd place. Terri Green in 4th place right now. Or 5th place, I should say. Smiley starting to run into traffic with Boslin. Here comes Carl Trimmer right on Smiley's tail. Smiley trying to move on up. Boslin not going to move over for Smiley. Carl Trimmer hanging right in 2nd place, right on Smiley's tail. Trimmer taps Smiley a little bit of a love tap as they come out of turn number 4. Everything going smooth. Green flag out. Here comes a yellow flag right now as Trimmer tried to put a move on Smiley but could not do it. Yellow flag out. Perhaps there's some debris out on the racetrack and there is right at the front straightaway. And that brought the yellow out, so that's going to close them up a little bit. Marion Smiley in 1st place. Carl Trimmer in 2nd. And look who's coming up in 3rd place right now. That Budweiser car for you in 3rd place. Jack Moore hanging in there in 4th place right now. They're going to bunch him up again. Rick Sipes in 3rd place. Jack Moore in 4th. Terri Green right up there. Boslin being a lapped car. Car number 90 is a lapped car right now. But Chuck is a competitor, and Chuck will pour it on. He doesn't care if he's 2 laps down. He's going to pour it on. So Boslin is not lapped. He's going to go to the back of the pack. The yellow flag came out. So he'll tag the rear in this one. So that's good news for Chuck Boslin. He's still going to be in this. So, laughing boy, Marion, leads him on around. One more time. George Camp looks him all over, says, nope, one more time. Let's get him all bunched up. Let's get Boslin to the rear of the pack. What you see is what you get right now. It's the way they stack up, except for that number 90 car. We'll put him back at the rear of the pack. That's Chuck Boslin in that T-Bird. So McFedron's right up in front of Boslin right now as they tag the field. George Camp has that green flag in his hand right now. Bob McKinley looks to the back. George looks to the front. Smiley leads him on around. Carl Trimmer gonna be pushing it right now. Here they come off of 4 down the front straightaway. Trimmer puts the pedal to the metal and goes on the outside of Smiley and cannot get him this time either. Taps him a little bit. Sipes being tangled up there with Jack Moore just for a second, but Moore makes it on through. Ivan Russell being tapped and smacked a little bit as he comes out of turn number 2, but doesn't phase him. Smiley still out in front. Carl Trimmer cannot get around Smiley. Everybody bunching up. Uh-oh, Ivan Russell is going real slow. Let's see what's going to happen right now. This is going to affect the race, but the yellow flag comes out for Ivan Russell, as Ivan Russell looks like he has got some steering problems right now. Don't nobody smack him. Look out, Rick Sipes! Up against the wall for Sipes. Ooh, yipes, Sipes. Ooh, that was close. So good racing out there. Some good driving. Track not quite as dry as Carl Trimmer would like it, I'm sure. Carl likes a dry track. And, well, we're not over with this one yet. Who knows? It might dry up just enough for him. We'll have to just wait and see. The suspense goes on as Marion Smiley is still leading in this main event. Carl Trimmer in second place. Jack Moore right up there. Let's see what they're going to do with Rick Sipes if he's going to be out of this one. They're throwing a hook on Rick. So Jack Moore. Jack Moore in third place right now. Paul Banghart in that 71 car holding his own tonight in fourth place right now. Terry Green still in the thick of things in that car number 14 along with that Jack Colcott in 94. Tough break for Rick Sipes, who was running third place and trying to make his moves on Carl Trimmer right now, and Rick being towed off the racetrack. So looks like Rick Sipes just might be out of this one. In fact, I'm sure he is. Okay, yellow flag is out right now. One more lap, George says. Wants to make sure the track's all clear. So the way you see them is the way they stack up. Smiley, Trimmer, Moore, Banghart, Terry Green in 14, Jack Colcott in 94, Jim Brassfield in 26, Dwayne Lang in that car number 88. Well, Dwayne Lane looks like he's out of this one. So Lang's out of this one as Smiley leads him around one more time. Here we go again. Off the turn number 4 they come. Marion Smiley leads him down the front straightaway. And let's see what Trimmer's got up his sleeves right now. Jack Moore hanging in there in third place. Banghart in fourth place. Oh, Terry Green losing a little bit as Colcott jumps out in front of Terry Green in that car number 94. Jumps right in front of the 14 car. Marion Smiley leads Trimmer out around. Trimmer trying everything in the book to pass Smiley. He just can't seem to get ahead of him. Let's see what happens. Trimmer goes on the outside, Smiley on the inside, and Smiley still holds it on first place right now. Carl Trimmer trying to pass up Marion Smiley. Smiley hanging right in there. Trimmer bumps him a little bit as they head out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway in this main event here on a beautiful Friday night. Here comes Marion Smiley. Cuts it in a little bit. Trimmer right behind Smiley. Trimmer goes to the outside. Smiley on the inside. Trimmer bumps him once again, but he just cannot get in front of Smiley. But it's not over yet. Trimmer is doing everything I've ever seen in the racing books He's bumped him. He's one on the outside. He's one on the inside. He cannot pass him. Jack Moore hanging in there in third place right now. Paul Banghart in 71. Paul doing a good job. But here comes Jack Cocott in 94. And Cocott trying to creep up into fourth place. Smiley holding on right now. Trimmer goes wide. Smiley keeps it on the inside. Trimmer likes a dry track, and he doesn't have it right now. Trimmer goes way on the outside. Now he's going to try to put a move on the inside. You watch this. Right now, here he comes on the inside. Cannot catch Smiley. Marion Smiley leads this one around. Carl Trimmer in second place. And Trimmer trying to catch up. Lap number 13 coming up. 14. Almost halfway. One more lap. We've got a completed show. Long ways to go, though, Tom. Marion Smiley right now.
What an exciting chase at the top, Jack.
Oh, they're side by side, and Boslin's getting in their way once again.
What is going to happen out there?
Oh, look at that. Oh!
The Oreo cookie pass.
And Trimmer and Smiley winds up in traffic with Boslin once again. And Trimmer takes advantage of it that time as he moves out in front of Smiley, but it's not over with yet, Tom.
Boslin's figuring in this one in a strange way, is he not?
He sure is. He done it a little bit earlier, too. We're not going to be too happy with him.
What a battle that sees Carl Trimmer finally pull it out.
Well, now Trimmer's going to start to run into some traffic. Let's see if Smiley can take advantage of that. As Trimmer gets behind that car number 98. Uh-oh, look out. 98 spins it out. Well, now it's really going to be interesting because that brings out the yellow flag, and that's going to put Smiley a lot closer to Trimmer.
Bunch him up.
And we've had several yellows in this main.
I can see where Rapid Roy probably was involved in one of them. He's got sheet metal flapping on the front left.
All over the place.
What the thunder you folks are kicking up tonight. All the way up beyond Brecky Road. Whine the engines in the background. You can literally hear the crowd out here tonight. The PA, it was just an awesome approach to this place tonight.
Well, I'm sure you could hear me. I've been getting real excited. We've had some good racing out here tonight. The lights went out again.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Surely you jest.
Well, we blew a fuse for a while, but we're back in the thick of things right now. We've got one more race after this one. We've got the main event of the NASCAR Chargers.
I thought you were about to blow a fuse with these two, Smiley and Trimmer, going at it when I came walking in live and direct from the Toros tonight. They won, by the way. I know what a fan you are.
Oh,
of them,
yes. Good.
So
good to hear that.
they're back in the win column, and, well, you're always in the win column on a Friday and a Saturday night out here at Raven Raceway. Good-looking crowd tonight.
Real good-looking crowd.
Have they been behaving?
They've been behaving real well.
Well, then I'm disappointed.
I don't know. The lights went out. They might have done anything.
What a break for the spectators, particularly here with that yellow, in my opinion. At least they're bunched up once again. Smiley right on Trimmer's tail when we get off and running, and Jack Moore, Jack Cocott in there, Paul Banghart. Heard you say he'd been running well tonight. Terry Green, Billy Brandon, Throckmorton. And as I said earlier, Boslin figuring in a strange way.
Yes, he did.
But I saw him get briefly in the way of as far back as Banghart, and virtually everybody in front of him, including that sensational pass back there, where they each took a different side of it.
Well, here we go on the green once again as Trimmer leads him on around with Smiley breathing down his neck. Or something. He's breathing down him. And here comes Jack Cocott at number 94 breathing down Jack Moore's neck right now, or down his rear.
Haven't you just had a feeling about Coca over the last 4 or 5 months?
Been looking real well out there on the racetrack.
Assertive, to say the least. Aggressive, maybe to say the most. And look at that, running number 3 right now, in front of Jack Moore, but behind a couple of quickies tonight. A couple of bright yellow flashes in Carl Trimmer. Marion Smiley, there's Coca at 90.
Brandon starting to make his move up toward the front of the pack as he passes that number 26 car.
Parity has perhaps just about come to play here. And the teasing, the sensing of it all season long. And I say it's good for sport of automobiles. I think it'd be great to see Bill Brandon break in there one night. Jack Moore could run a clockwork was due. Jack Moore could run all the way. How about Whitwell? Is he not due?
He's doing good out there. Whitwell is doing real well on the heat racers. Smiley's going to have to make a move pretty soon. Smiley was leading this one all the way. Trimmer done everything in his power to get by Smiley, and Smiley just would not let him by. But Smiley had the horses, but track's starting to dry up right now. And you know what Trimmer likes is a dry racetrack. So Smiley is going to have to do something pretty quick here.
They were more than real close down there, Banghart and Moore. They literally were metal to metal in turn 4 and jostling one another to boot.
And look who Trimmer is going to be running up against once again. So let's see if Smiley can take advantage as Trimmer heads toward Boslin right now.
Boslin's not all by himself this time around either, and there's another pair not too far up in front of them. So this could be an interesting traffic pattern, as you've alluded to, Jack.
Well, Boslin moves over this time.
Wonder if somebody got the message to him.
I think so. He doesn't want to get the message later, let's put it that way.
There are some enforcers out there, aren't there?
Yes, there is.
May I ask, where's Ivan?
Ivan had a little mishap, and he's out of this one.
One of those yellows you alluded to, huh?
Yeah. George Camp puts up that number 5 fingers, number of 5 fingers, and tells him 5 more to go to Smiley and Trimmer. Oh, look out over here.
That one could be trouble. Oh, what a swell job of recovery, and Jack Moore did not have the trouble facing I thought he might just get into there.
In Brassfield, almost losing it coming down the front straightaway. Smiley still trying to, oh, look at this. Now Trimmer's running into some more traffic. Let's see if Smiley can take advantage of it this time, because the white flag's going to be coming out here pretty soon.
He had that light car all but sideways all the way through turn 4 and kept it under control and out of Jack Moore's face.
Look at 61. He will not let Trimmer by. He's going to run this race. He doesn't care if Trimmer's in first place. He's in here to race, and he's going to just pour it on. But Trimmer does overtake him. Smiley bumps number 22, and Smiley comes on the inside right now. 61 is not going to let Smiley by. That's Roy Gibson, rapid Roy Gibson in number 61, as Trimmer opens it up a little bit now. Not too much time left on this one.
White flag is in George Camp's hand, and
1 more to go.
We're down to but 1. That guy would pull up, close it up. So would Cocott. Cocott's got some traffic, though.
Look at Boslin in the way of Trimmer once again.
That won't last.
Nope.
Pass in the back chute. He's got in by turn 3 and around to scoop up the checkered flag.
There it is.
Marion Smiley runs second.
Trimmer, the leader of the point standings, wins another one here at Raven Raceway in the main event. Awesome driving a little bit earlier. Trimmer opened it up. Smiley just could not catch him. Let's give him a good hand, folks. Carl Trimmer, the winner of this main event. Marion Smiley doing a good job of driving also, coming in second place.
And I can tell you, even if you missed most of that one, you saw a swell of a race just in the exciting conclusion of that one. The battle between Marion Smiley and Carl Trimmer. Trimmer, the survivor of that one this time around, but you saw some names and some bashing going on back there in the field, the likes of Cocott, Jack Moore, Paul Banghart, Terry Green, Billy Brandon, Ron Whitwell, all guys to be reckoned with down that road of the '87 season out here.